Excuses. We all have them. They are the crutch we use to prop up the reason, for why we haven't been successful in life. Have you ever heard a truly successful person make excuses about why they were not able to accomplish a goal? I haven't. They take responsibility for the results of their choices or actions. They absolutely do not make excuses. Welcome to the channel, my fellow seekers of success. My name is Rex Reason, and this is A Reason to Succeed. You may not like this video. I didn't like preparing it because it forced me to look at all the excuses I have made in my life to soothe my soul or make me feel better about myself. Here is the good news and the bad news. The good news is that your success is all up to you. The bad news is that your success is all up to you. Ponder that for a little bit. Another tidbit of wisdom is you can be successful or you can make excuses, but you can't do both. That statement used to really tick me off. But once I thought about it, I realized how true it is. I still get ticked off, but it is at myself and not at the truthfulness of the statement. If you want to do something, do it. If it is truly important to you, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll make an excuse. Don't make an excuse. What is an excuse, you ask? It is really a lie that we use to avoid the work necessary to become successful. Maybe you need to reassess whether you really want to do something, or does it just sound good to say that you want to do it? I hate to admit it, but most of us are just lazy. We want the results, but we are not willing to pay the price. And there is a price to pay for success. It will not just fall in your lap. A wise man once said, "The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary." Here are some common excuses that many have used to justify why they haven't succeeded. This part of the video may be painful, especially if you've used some of these in the past. I'm too busy. I'm not smart enough. I'm not educated enough. I didn't go to college. My family doesn't support me. I'm too old. I'm too young. My wife or husband won't let me do it. I'm being held down by the man. I'm too tall. I'm too short, etc., etc., etc. Benjamin Franklin is credited with the quote, "The man who is good at making excuses is rarely good at anything else." If you are not where you want to be in life, do a self-evaluation and see if you are making excuses for why you haven't been as successful as you like. Typically, it is not that you are tired or worn down from working all day to work on a side hustle or business. It's because you are unmotivated. If you are going to be successful, which by the way is why you're watching this video, you have to stop making excuses. It's that simple. Simple, yes. Easy, no. It's not easy because your brain has been programmed by you and others not to succeed. I made another video on changing your mindset. It will help you stop making excuses, which will be essential to your success. I can hear some of you now. You're saying or thinking, "Come on, a couple of excuses won't really keep me from being successful, will they?" In short, the answer is yes. When we make up excuses for our lack of success, we cede control of our success to situations and circumstances that we say are beyond our control. That's just another excuse. Instead of making the hard choice to succeed and enduring the pain to get there, we make an excuse instead of changing our behavior. and it is much easier to make an excuse than to change our behavior. Another danger is that excuses become comfortable after a while. The more often you repeat an excuse, the easier it is for your subconscious mind to accept it. Unfortunately and fortunately, your subconscious mind cannot determine if something said or heard is true or not. We will look at this a little later in this video. Your excuses will hold you back because they can be used to deflect the blame off of you. They creep into your life like an insidious disease, and just like that disease, excuses will have a negative effect upon you. If you're honest and think about it, you can find instances in your life that prove this to be true. Since I am an educator, I like to educate. So for fun, I decided to look up the word insidious. I know what it means to me, but Dictionary.com's third definition is operating or proceeding in an inconspicuous or seemingly harmless way, but actually with grave effect. Excuses used long enough will have a grave effect upon your success. Back to your subconscious mind. Have you ever heard the statement that if you repeat a lie long enough, it will become the truth? That's how your subconscious works. If you repeat something out loud with conviction, over time, your subconscious mind will accept it as the truth. The scripture says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." The actual quote is from Proverbs 18:21. That means you have the ability to speak life or death, as well as failure or success, into your existence. I am not advocating the name it and claim it philosophy of others. Saying something out loud in and of itself will not change your current circumstances. You will also have to put in physical and mental work to succeed. So we have come to the point where the rubber meets the road. Now that you realize how dangerous excuses are to your success, what are you going to do about it? Sadly, many of you are going to continue on with the path of making excuses. Please realize that you will be paying a steeper price than those that decide to stop making excuses. It will just seem less painful because it will be stretched out over a lifetime instead of a few years. For those of you that are ready to begin the journey of no longer making excuses, buckle up, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Know up front that you're going to have failures. When you do, admit it, forget it, and move forward. Here are some tips to help you not make excuses. 1. Take responsibility for whatever happens to you. 2. Do not blame others for what happens to you. 3. When you start to make an excuse, stop and change what you were going to say. 4. Forgive yourself when you catch yourself making an excuse. 5. Self-evaluate why you are making an excuse. As we are winding down, I will give you my thoughts of the discussion between Simba and Rafiki from the Disney movie The Lion King. After whacking Simba in the head with a stick, Rafiki tells him that the past can be painful, but you can either run from it or learn from it. Just like Simba ran home to face Scar, learn from your past excuses and run toward your future success. There you have it, my fellow seekers of success. Realize that excuses are enemy number one in your fight to be successful. Comment below and let me know what you think. Do you agree or disagree? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more engaging content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a dose of inspiration. Work on eliminating excuses and push towards your dreams. Until next time, this is Rex Reason, signing off.